A great weekend start out there. In fact, just got a call from Monticello. Mark on Lake Freeman here, 72 degrees, and boy, it doesn't get much better. It's like a summer's evening out there from not just Monticello, but to Frankfort and Crawfordsville. In fact, if you beam me back up, we're going to take a look at some fine weather on 3D. There we go. Whew, 83 degrees was our high in Lafayette. Look at this 90 towards St. Louis. This is the direction we're watching. In fact, we're watching a flow all the way from the southwest. A lot of times we call that the Texas Express here, and you can see it going to work tonight with 72 degrees, south-southwest winds at 10 miles per hour. This is when we usually get our warmest weather this time of year. So tonight, temperatures won't be falling much. Low 60s across much of the area. Pretty amazing. That's where our daytime high should be. And they say it's not the heat, it's the humidity. Well, normally I say that in June, but we're going to say it here in April because that's the pattern this weekend. Notice all of the humidity coming in with that southwest wind from the Gulf of Mexico. And a lot of times meteorologists, they grow extra gray hairs, especially with the weekend forecast with humidity and heat in place. And look at this. Where's the rain? Not far from home. We've got some showers and storms breaking out in Wisconsin right now. Some of these have been severe with wind and hail reaching the ground. And some of these storms will try to drift our way this weekend, but I still think the main threats, our weekend weather makers, will be the wind, the UV index, wear the sunscreen. You can get a sunburn in less than 30 minutes out there. And then the thunderstorms, we put a low chance of those storms in there. But again, you'll see those flags blowing briskly in the wind because we've got that frontal system just to our northwest, high pressure ridge in control over us, so big tight pressure gradient here giving us that windy weekend. But one thing it will do, it will warm us up. Usually you need a lot of wind this time of year to be about 20 to 25 degrees above normal. And we see that tomorrow with a high of 85 in Lafayette. Now, this is important. A lot of folks are running and training for the mini marathon. So our training tips tomorrow. Here's the mini marathon. That's right, the Indy 500 track that everybody's going to be running around. A lot of Lafayette runners out there. So tomorrow when you're training, try to run before 10 a.m. and after 6 p.m. Drink plenty of water and wear the sunscreen and run at that slower pace so we can make it to race day in good shape. But again, this weekend, the trend is this. The front stays far enough from the home area to see, yes, mainly dry conditions and just slight chances of storms coming in at night, both Saturday night and Sunday night. So as we get right to that 7-day forecast, notice we'll keep the mid-80s for highs, lows in the lower 60s. We will see a better chance of rain moving in Monday night and Tuesday with what's left of that front. And notice we dropped to 70, but next week still staying above average and maybe turning soggy once again, but not until late next week, Thursday into Friday.
Well, it looks like it'll be beautiful, and we're looking forward to that.
It will. We'll have to get out and run and enjoy ourselves.
All right. Thanks, Mike. And Mike.